Hi, my name's Frank Smith and I'm a key account manager at the fleet department at Mercedes-Benz with LSH Auto. Recently I've had a few questions about EQA and our EQA range as a whole. What I thought I'd do today is take out our new EQA out, and here we've got an EQA Premium Plus. As you can see, I've left the car on charge overnight using the ChargeMaster BP Pulse. Overnight I get cheap electricity from my current provider, which is between 12 and 5, and you can program this on your Mercedes-Benz Me app. Let's take the car out for a test drive. What you will notice, and everybody comments on this, is the quietness of the vehicle. And that's it. We are going to head into Manchester and I'm going to utilise the Hey Mercedes. Hey Mercedes.
How can I help?
Take me to Manchester city centre.
Route guidance to Manchester is starting.
And that's how easy it is. The one thing you will notice is that it's a really comfortable place to be. Really quiet, quite relaxing. I was speaking to a customer the other day who said that on a test drive they knew it could go fast but really didn't want to, which was really interesting. The one thing about the EQ range is that if you implement your destination, the car tells you whether you're actually going to get there, and if you're not, it will actually divert you to a charging point. There are lots of apps around at the moment, Zap app being one of them, which will tell you where the charging points are, if they're being used and if they're available. So we've been for a drive around Manchester and we decided to stop in sunny Salford to answer some questions that we've had from customers. One of which is, the elephant in the room, is it expensive to charge an EV car? Well, it's a subjective thing because realistically it depends on what your provider's giving you. I changed my provider to get cheaper electricity overnight, and the charging points are, it's twofold. You've got a 3-point charger which goes into your socket in your house, which basically is going to cost you more because you're charging for a longer period. However, what we do advise is you get a wall box, and there you're only charging between 5 and 7 hours for a full charge of up to 245 miles. Okay, costing around about £3 to £4. Another question we're asked is, what is the real EV range from the WLTP range statement within the brochure? This is a very difficult one and is very subjective. We've got one colleague who's got a V-Class, who's doing about 240, when in the brochure it says it should do 201. When we look at other colleagues, I've got another colleague who's driving an EQA who's charging every third day, and he's doing an 80-mile round trip per day. One of the biggest questions we get asked is, does an EV charge fast enough? Well, if you charge between 10 and 80% at a 1000 kilowatt charger, then it'll take about 30 minutes. Realistically, that's a toilet break and a cup of coffee, catch up on your emails, back in the car and off you go. One question I was asked the other day by a customer who wins Question of the Week was, what does buying a fully electric Mercedes say about my company brand? Well, realistically, it's like buying any fully electric vehicle. You care about the environment, you care about recycling, and the other thing is, you care about your employees. The one thing you're going to do here is give them an instant pay rise, because they're going to pay a lot less on tax, their BIK is dropping, okay, and it's a win-win situation. And finally, if you need any more information on any of our EQ branded vehicles, or want to ask questions on any other vehicle we have, please don't hesitate to get in touch. Telephone numbers below, or email me on frank.smith@lshauto.co.uk. Thank you for watching and hope to see you soon.